Punched on the ground. Utley picks it. Still plenty of time. Whoa! Utley sprawled in the dirt, flipped it back, and accurately to Gonzalez for an out. Oh, what a play.
Ground ball to short. This should end it. Lindor sets. He throws, and the Cleveland Indians of 2016 have set the franchise record with their 14th consecutive win. And oh, baby, did they earn it, going 19 innings north of the border.
You're not kidding. They certainly earned it. That's your comfort, too.
And it only took 6 hours and 13 minutes. 3-2. A high fly ball to center, and that ball's hit. Upton going back to the wall. Home run. Hey, hold it back. He took it right off the wall.
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network on YouTube 2018. Today we're doing game live stream 64 of MLB Season 1 Baseball 2017. And we're doing game live stream 64. The Philadelphia Phillies at Boston Red Sox. This is game 2 of a 4-game series. The Philadelphia Phillies lead the series 1-0 against Boston Red Sox. So we're going to go into game 2. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PS4 at Joe Price 834, or friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on YouTube page Devin Smith. You can also friend me on my Hall of Fame page on Facebook. Just type in Joe Price Hall of Fame, Joe Price Hall of Fame. Make sure all of the words are compacted together with no space in between. Once again, type in Joe Price Hall of Fame on Facebook to see exclusive championship footages of all of the championship games I won on YouTube. All right, and we're going to get into this game 2 classic of Philadelphia Phillies at Boston Red Sox.
What a sensational play. Incredible catch to save the game, and the Braves have stunned New York tonight. They've stunned a lot of people tonight. Maybe the catch of the year right there. Breaking ball, Yelich, center field deep. Back goes Dyson at the wall, and he got it! What a catch! Gerard Dyson. My goodness. Up. On it. And he held it. Amazing.
Drake delivers as a drive to right field. Hits deep. Back by the bullpen gate. It goes, and it is gone. Stops the right fielder, jumped and couldn't get it, just to the right of the 380-foot marker. David Ortiz.
Second, he has an RBI double, and the Yankees have tied the game at 1.
Malone looking for his first hit of the year. He drives one. Deep left field. Back goes Upton. Back near the wall. It's out of here. Bartolo has done it. The impossible. impossible has happened. This is one of the great moments in
Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, first things first.
All right, game 2 of a 4-game series. Philadelphia Phillies at Boston Red Sox. Phillies lead the series 1-0 in the 4-game series. And this is game 2 of the 4-game series. We're in the first inning, and Phillies will be at bat.
Away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here.
All right, got one man on one base. Good hit for the Phillies.
Shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me. Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers. You get them early before they settle in, and he sure enough did. Leadoff hit to start this game.
In now, Freddie Galvis, chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the shoot out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. 0-1, here he comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's been their top run producer thus far as his total leads the team.
All right, we got Tommy Joseph up at bat for the Phillies. He's been our #1 slugger all in game 1 yesterday. Let's see what he does in this game 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pop high in the air. Moreland is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1. Grounder hit hard down the first line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a
Pop
ball
up
in the air back. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Here's Mookie Betts. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now, I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call.
Here we go.
One side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now. Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. His lifetime line against Velasquez, 1 for 3. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much to plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled
Pop up
instead of putting it in the seats.
Quinn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox lead 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Michael Franco comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
All right, we're in the beginning of the second inning. Scoreless game. Phillies and Red Sox.
That changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And they look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And today's starter leads the league in strikeouts. You think it's easy to play behind that guy, but it's really not, because you don't know when the ball's going to be hit. You don't anticipate as well as you do with a contact pitcher. You kind of sit back and start enjoying the show. Ooh, 2 strikes. Get another one. You got to find yourself.
In now, Andres Blanco. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about
good base hit for the Phillies.
Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes before the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last starter, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So striding forward now, Chris Coughlin. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
We're in the bottom of the second inning. Philadelphia Phillies nothing, Boston Red Sox nothing. Scoreless game. Bottom of the second inning.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base at Michael Franco. Talk about making plays. He'd come in, make the bare hand, he dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in, Rusney Castillo. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retiring. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Roman Quinn, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
All right, Phillies, we up at bat. Beginning of the third inning.
Wind up and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Sale ready with the 2-0. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second.
Got it, first base. Ah!
And a rather easy first out.
One away.
Here's Brock Holt now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2. Pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion. At this point in the season, it's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he takes ball 1.
Jeez, finally! That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A cold strike on the inside corner. Swinging a little blooper to
Pop
center.
up, get it.
Moving in.
There we go.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he can't get away there, so the leadoff man will be aboard.
Hit me, we'll take it. 1 man on base.
This is the last guy in the lineup.
We're in the beginning of the 4th inning. Scoreless game between Phillies and Sox, Red Sox. And the Phillies just got a hit walk. Tommy Joseph up next, my man.
Another shot, Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tommy Joseph.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right.
Yes!
And that's
Yeah! All right, good base hit.
And that runner will go no further than second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second baseman playing double play depth, and shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Into the box, Michael Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count. Here's the pitch. Tied him up there as this is soft.
Oh! No!
But they won't get 2
Okay.
as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Andres.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. A base hit in his first trip. first offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the
yes! Yeah! Yes, man. That's what I'm talking about. Phillies on the board. What a score for the Phillies.
Can score a run in a sac fly right there.
Yeah.
In the middle innings.
Nice steal.
Chance. Cameron Rupp looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. As a look now to pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which can go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Philadelphia is on top, 1-0. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming, here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
One away.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fooled him a bit as
Pop up.
High in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding into the box, Chris Coghlan. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Chris Coghlan.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside.
All right, we're in the beginning of the first inning. Phillies up 1, Boston Red Sox nothing. In the beginning of the 5th inning.
What you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Roman Quinn, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
All right, we'll take that. Good base hit by the Phillies. Roman Quinn coming up with the big hit. We'll take that one ground hit.
Maybe they can change their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third.
Yeah.
Throw, get him. And they'll have runners at second.
Yeah.
Third, following the 1 out.
Good hit, good running for the Phillies. Got a man on first base and third base. We're on our way.
I know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Man, okay, we got a man on second and third. Oh, we're in good position.
Has a look now to pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 0-2 coming. High pop-up. Moreland is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Holt is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And Bradley swings and misses a dead offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Into the box now, Rusney Castillo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blanco ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Fenway after this. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
All right, we're in the beginning of the 6th inning. Phillies up 1 to Red Sox nothing.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. And
good base hit. All right, 1 out base hit.
That's good hitting.
1 out.
You want that fastball right
base hit for the Phillies. Good hit.
Right back at him. Nice swing.
Andres Blanco.
Stepping in now, Andres Blanco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Cameron Rupp. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. We'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched at this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's pitching really good this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs. Just reach back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Pulled high in the
Pop
air
up
to right field. Coughlin moves over. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's definitely coming down hard out there. You can see the water coming through the dark sky. If you really want to look up and look at it, man, it's coming hard.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another chance? Chris Coughlin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Holt comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Digging in and looking for more, Roman Quinn. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2. It's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Got a big pass at a a slider that gets past him.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
To first, Moreland is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they're up 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Joseph is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder,
Here's Mookie Betts. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted in the air out to left field. Quinn is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
now batting, designated hitter, Hanley.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Blanco is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Tyler Thornburg will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Tyler Thornburg.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Not much behind this as his ball is looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
First baseman, number 19.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Joseph. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on.
Yes.
Get there as it falls in.
We got a man on first base. Good hit for the Phillies.
We're taking the ball inside and shoot it the other way. You hear the terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Mike Delfranco, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Breaking his heart,
good hit for the Phillies.
You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing, and now look at it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Striding in once again, Andres Blanco in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Phillies up 1 to Boston Red Sox nothing. In the bottom of the 8th inning.
Looking for, he just got out in front of it right there.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the 3rd baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Rusney Castillo. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
I don't know how he got a piece of that pitch. That's a great pitch. Fastball up in the zone, 2 strikes, and he's
Pop
still
up.
able to foul it off. Pretty nice job of staying
Bring us
alive.
into the 9th inning.
And 8 innings.
Let's go Phillies! Good defense and good fielding.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Cameron Rupp. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Chris Coghlan. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And it's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Castillo ranging back.
Oh, yes. Oh, he's on second base. Good hit. Oh, what a hit for the Phillies in the 9th inning. Oh, that should have been a home run, though.
So far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled back. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Quinn is retired. 2 down now. Swihart reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing in the Philadelphia 9th. Last chance for the Red Sox. They trail here 1-0. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. No hits in 2 trips to the...
All right, this is the last inning. Bottom of the 9th, Philadelphia Phillies up 1, Boston Red Sox nothing. This is Boston Red Sox last shot to come back to even the series.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. The 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses, and a lot of strikeouts, and no walks either.
Here's Brock Holt now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Little dribbler down the line.
Got it. First base.
Right there.
Ah!
Throw on to first. And the Sox are down to their final out.
The second baseman, number 15.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
All right, Philadelphia Phillies 1, Boston Red Sox nothing in the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs for the Boston Red Sox. Will the Philadelphia Phillies make this last pitch to clinch game 2 in a 4-game series? Look at all of the fans stand up in their seat in Boston. Let's see what happens.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tap down the line.
And the Phillies get it, and they take game 2. Yes! Yes! What a win for the Phillies! Yeah. Let's go, Philly Nation!
Kept him from baseball history.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Vince Velasquez wins his league-leading 10th game of the year as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Chris Sale takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.